is up, guys? Welcome back to Motorhead YouTube channel. So today, guys, we are going to be painting the GT500 and we need to go ahead and prep it. As you know, in the last episode we got it all tore down, trimmed out and sanded, and now it's ready for a paint job. So we're gonna go ahead and get it into the booth and we're gonna start taping it. First, we are gonna blow it off, make sure there's no dust on it. We want a clean job. And like I said, the number one thing in a good paint job is the prep. So we're gonna make sure everything is super nice, and then we'll start taping it up and getting it ready. That way we can get it in there and throw a nice clean paint job on it. As you guys know, this front end is off a flooded car, and we're gonna be blending onto the doors and making sure it turns out super awesome. But luckily there was no body work or anything like that, so we shouldn't have any imperfections, and I think we could get a really clean job, especially since Don's gonna be painting it. So let's go ahead and get it in the booth, start taping it up, and get it ready for a fresh paint job. Alright guys, so we are almost done taping. Right now Don is buffing the paint, that way we can get an accurate camera reading of the paint color, so we can get it as close as possible to this paint. And it's very important to buff it because there could be scratches and whatnot, and that would throw off the color reading. So he's about to read that, and I'm going to show you how we read the color, and then we'll get this thing into the booth and start throwing plastic over it. It's just better to do this now, obviously, without the plastic on there. Alright, so we scanned it, guys, and this pretty much just finds the closest color in the database, and this one just happens to be a Hyundai color. It's not even a Ford color, and it's a very, very good match. So we're gonna go prep that car, and then we'll get this mixed up and get it sprayed onto the car. All right, guys, so we gave the paint a little bit of time to cure, and as you can see, Don did a phenomenal job, guys. This thing is super slick, but we do have some trash on the hood, as you can see. So we need to denib this hood, and we don't really have to sand any peel out because, as I said, he did a super nice job. So he's gonna denib it right now and get all the trash buffed out of the hood. And once he's done buffing, I'll go ahead and start reassembling this front end here. So he's gonna go ahead and get some sandpaper, denib it, and get it all polished out. But as you can see, guys, this thing turned out super good. I'm really happy with the results. I know Jake is gonna love this thing and how it all turned out. So good job, Don.
Yes.
Seems like you know a thing or two.
No.
No?
Nope.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the hood is denibbed and buffed out. I'm gonna go ahead and start building these doors. And once we get the doors built, I'll move to the front end and slowly get this entire thing put back together. All right, guys, check that out. This thing turned out insane. As you can see, front end looks beautiful. We got it all buffed out. Paintwork looks awesome. The blend turned out amazing. It's crazy that Sikkens paint covers so well. This is only 2 coats of paint. So also the sealer, which the sealer was white too, so that helped a lot. But man, this whole job just went so smoothly, and as you can see, that end result was just all worth it. This thing just looks so aggressive, and finally it's all one color. It looked good orange, but now it just looks absolutely insane. now that it's all completely together and in one color. We still have a couple little things to do, like we do want to go ahead and color correct the entire rear. But man, I know Jake is going to be tickled to death with this thing because the end result is just so fire. What do you think, Don?
I think it looks great.
I think that turned out awesome, dude.
I think they'll be very happy with me.
I mean, just the whole process just turned out sweet. I mean, we came in, what was it, 10 o'clock? 12:30, we were out. We had a clean paint job. And it was all in the prep work, really. That's what I think. Because, I mean, we took a couple days. We prepped it the first day, trimmed it out, and then we got it all together and prepped it again, cleaned it really nicely. And because of the prep and everything we did, I think that's why everything went smoothly. And as you guys know, there was a little bit of trash on the hood, but now it looks awesome. Don did a phenomenal job buffing it. And really, in this type of lighting is where you see all the imperfections. In the sun, the car looks perfect, but under these lights, you see all the imperfections. And as you can see, this car is slick. I mean, there is no imperfections. It is just absolutely perfect. It all turned out awesome, and I think Jake is gonna be super happy with it. All right, guys, next day here, and Don is cleaning up the paint, getting it ready. We're gonna clay bar it, and then we're gonna go ahead and polish the rest of this car right here, get it nice and good, because this paint looks really good, and then this paint does look a little old. Even though this is a brand new car, it's kind of weird. A lot of stuff is messed up. And we also need to clean where we took all these stripes off and buff the line out, which there's really not a line because it hasn't been on there long. It's more of just one part is dirty and one part is clean. So we're gonna go ahead and start on this rear and get it all ready and prepped. And while he's doing that, I do need to button up a couple of things up front, and that way this whole front end will be done. We need to put some bolts under there and bolt on this under car shield, and then also this right here. As you can see, there is a gap there, and there's supposed to be a rubber seal, so I need to put that on also. So we're gonna go ahead and knock all of this out and get this thing done. All right, guys, so me and Don just did a full paint correction on it. We got it as good as we could. It looks phenomenal. The roof was actually really bad, so we buffed it. There are a couple of spots that are really deep, and honestly, it would have been better to just repaint this. If we had known, we would have told Jacob and we would have resprayed it, but he really needs his car and he's on his way. So I think that looks way better. As you guys saw those before shots of it, looks absolutely awesome. So we need to go ahead and pull it out and do one final wash on it and just make sure everything is absolutely spiffy and nice and clean. That way when he comes, he's just gonna be blown away by the paint job and how clean the car is. So we're gonna pull this thing outside and get it washed. Alright guys, that is going to be it on the GT500. Man, I gotta say, this thing turned out amazing. Everything turned out super good, and I'm really happy with all these results. We are going to be filming Jacob's reaction and to see what he thinks of the car. But as you can see, after we polished this thing out and color corrected it, it looks really good, and the results speak for themselves. As you guys saw, that roof was just absolutely destroyed with scratches, and even the whole car was. Even though it's a new car, it looked really neglected. So whoever owned it before probably didn't really take care of it, but I know Jake will take care of it, and especially in the condition it is now, because now this thing is just a complete showstopper compared to what it looked like when it came in here. All different colors and all beat up everywhere. So that's going to be it for this video. We're going to get his reaction, and then that's going to be the finale on this car, and it's going to go off to South Carolina, and we're never going to see it again. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this paint job. All right, this is my boy Jake right here. What's up, dude? Ooh. And here is your GT500, bro. What do you think?
Did you do this?
Nah, Don painted it.
Looks real good.
What do you think?
It's nice, bro. Clean.
We gonna paint your truck next?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude, it turned out awesome. I'm really happy with it. I mean, we really didn't even have to buff it. I mean, he's a really good painter. He's been painting like 30 years.
Who, you?
No, Don.
Don?
We buffed out the trash on it, but for the most part, nah, that was there.
Looks fresh out the dealer. That was definitely not there. That's the...
Nah, bro, that was there. Don't even.
No, it looks real good.
You like it? You happy?
I love it, bro.
All right, give me my money.
I don't got it. I came empty-handed.
We got taillight warranty, so as soon as I don't see the taillights, your warranty's up.
You might wake up within your driveway, if anything.
All right, guys, just like that, they're gonna take the car home and enjoy this thing. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the post notification so you don't miss out on any new drops. I'll see you in the next video. And also, guys, we do post a lot of this before our YouTube video drops on Instagram at motorhead.co. I'll link it down below if you guys want to follow. Appreciate all the love and support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.